Match number one would see an 8-man tag as the teams of T-Power, Youngblood, Hitman, and Clark would take on the team of Funkstar, the original, Mad Dog Mason, and Cyber. Now, this one, folks, these guys were all young talents. I mean, I believe they ranged from the age of 9 to 13 years old. And, just wow, to be opening the show at that age, that takes a lot of courage and a lot of guts. I have to say that for one thing, folks. So, you would see T-Power and the original would start this match. Now, initially, T-Power would overpower, and then he would drop to his knees to mock the size of the original. Not, well, I shouldn't be laughing, but it was quite comedic. There was a height difference. The original would hit a second rope arm drag for an early 2 count. And then these two would battle back and forth for a brief period of time before T-Power would hit a split leg drop to eliminate the original. At this point, you would see Funkstar and Youngblood come into the ring. Youngblood, he's definitely a heel straight away. He would start choking his opponent, start choking out Funkstar, and this would draw the boos from the fans. Funkstar would eventually manage to break free, would work the arm and lock in an armbar, and Youngblood would tap out. Now, this would see Hitman come in, and he would attack Funkstar from behind before distracting the referee, and T-Power and Cyber would actually attack Hitman. Would attack, and whilst the referee was distracted, then Hitman would hit a running leg drop for a 2 count. Funkstar would hit a second rope Superman punch and eliminate the Hitman. Oh my goodness, the eliminations were coming thick and fast in this one. It was just so energetic. Obviously, they're all youngsters. They were all over the place. They were just full of energy. It was just awesome to watch. You'd see Cyber come in at this point. He'd just nail a vicious, nasty low blow. And that would see Funkstar eliminated. Mad Dog Mason would come in. He would initially lock in the submission. Now, I've seen Mad Dog Mason before. Impressive talent. He'd come in, and as I say, he'd lock in a submission maneuver. But who have I got? Clark, who his opponent was at this point, would push the rule books for its very limits. He'd go for a running corner splash, and he'd miss it. Mad Dog Mason would hit the roll up, nice little schoolboy, and eliminate Clark. T-Power would come in with the takedown, and Mad Dog Mason would respond with a slam. And these two would go absolutely at it before T-Power would hit the leg drop driver. That's right, a leg drop driver. Oh, that was impressive. That was a very impressive move. And this would see Mad Dog Mason eliminated. Could Cyber come in and save the day for his team? Him against T-Power, and they would go absolutely at it to a finale, and Cyber would hit a huge scoop slam to pick up the victory for his team. Now, folks, as I say, this just to be opening the show at their ages, it takes a lot of guts, takes a lot of courage. I wouldn't have been able to do it at that age. I know that. T-Power looked very powerful to start with. I mean, the mocking side of it, definitely a heel move. The original, he gave an initial good showing. Youngblood, another heel, very impressive. I do like myself a heel. Funkstar, that armbar, that did look phenomenal. I love seeing a tap out as well. So, gotta love that. Hitman coming in and obviously, distracting the referee. Well, again, another heel move. Gotta love it. Gotta love these heel moves. They played their role so well. But that Superman punch from Funkstar, oh, that was brilliant. Low blow by Clark. I mean, come on, again, brilliant. What a way to play the heel roll and gain the elimination. Mad Dog Mason with the simple roll up, but proved that he knows, how to take advantage of a situation. Not everything's about a big finisher. Sometimes you can pick up the win with just the simplest and barest of moves. And yeah, that was very good wrestling knowledge there. The leg drop driver, as I say, from T Power. Now that was just, yeah, I do like it. I like I like elbow drop drivers. I like leg drop drivers. I just like drivers, and it was a brilliant move. And then that huge scoop slam from Cyber to pick up the victory from him. It wasn't in for long, but he did the job. He knew what his role was, and he picked up the victory for his team. Now these guys, they've got a long future ahead of them in the industry. So if you get a chance to see them in action for yourselves, go and check out any of these 8 talented individuals any chance that you get.